as the new house or a apartment building or a skyscraper that you're building, and in order for it to stay there for a long time, you want to have a certain amount of stability, and in the building terms there will be a foundation.
Right.
So sometimes people, well, not sometimes, all the time, most of the people sit and tend to slouch and they don't really use all the muscles that they have. So one of the important things that when you start using your body, you start using more muscles, some muscles that you never use, then they become more metabolically active, therefore they burn more calories. So your body is a whole lot more efficient in burning fuel. And another very important part is to create a stability, so the muscles that's supposed to keep you upright while you sit or do any other activities, they're strong enough for that particular function.
Right.
Yeah?
So we're talking about postural muscles. They're very important because then around when you want to go into strength training or even doing cardiovascular exercise, those are the muscles that require you, that hold you upright or bent over or leaning forward or whatever position you acquire to create an exercise. It's very important that you actually train those exercises seriously, because in the long run, when you want to do weight training, doing whatever the exercise you can think of as functional, like lunges, squats, deadlifts, whatever, you have to have good utilization. You got to have good function of those muscles so they can hold you upright in good posture, and you don't grind your joints away. Basically.
Exactly. Yeah. So the biggest thing about stability exercise, when we refer to core, we talk about basically everything, all your body here without your limbs, yeah, the neck, the tummy, everything. Yeah. So the muscles that the way you can train them is you can train them by doing more of like a holding kind of positions. Yeah, more like extended training, and you want to choose exercises that incorporate as many joints as possible.
Yeah.
So let's say a bicep curl will not be considered as a core stability exercise,
right,
but something like a squat or a lunge at a certain tempo, at a slower tempo, can be for sure be considered as a good stability exercise.
Yes, so long as hold together, good posture, it's actually an stability exercise at any given point.
Now, this is one thing. There is no way we can teach you how to do things with a good posture during this video blog. So one thing that we recommend is finding an excellent practitioner that can help you and guide you in that particular part of designing exercise program. Form is absolutely crucially important when you perform exercises.
Yep.
And by our statistics, we always say it takes about 300 to 500 repetitions to learn a brand new movement that you've never done, but it will take 3,000 to 5,000 repetitions to relearn something that you're already doing incorrectly. Absolutely. So by investment, it's a whole lot more worth it to invest first in a private trainer, somebody who knows how to teach a good exercise program.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, when you design a stability exercise, you always pick a complex movements or compound movements that uses a lot of joints, like squats, lunges, pushing, pulling, twisting, bending, gait. And the way we recommend to incorporate in your exercise program, it's through what's called circuit training.
Right.
Yeah. So when you do circuit training, you always pick, what do you recommend? How many exercises?
It can vary. It can vary your level of strength or how weak you might be. So you might start with 3 exercises and you just go from one to the next, or you might pick 5 or up to 10, like I've done sometimes. It is very metabolically challenging. It is very cardiovascularly challenging, because you realize that we're doing exercise after exercise, your heart rate would increase rapidly.
So the point of circuit training is you do exercise after an exercise without stopping. So if you do squats, then you do lunges, then you do, let's say, push-up, then you do pull-ups. It's non-stop activity until you're done with the whole set, and after that you rest and recover, which is basically a reason why we do in the circuit training. We don't want to keep continuously exercising without stop, which can be catabolic. Yes. Which is tissue destructive. We want to do more exercise, then recover from it, and then do it again. Yeah? So you can start with just one set of 3 to 10 exercises, or you can start working up to 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets.
4 or 5.
You build it up.
Etc. Absolutely. But that's very important, and that that's something that that most people say. Well, weight training is not cardiovascular exercise. Try what we just told you. Do a circuit of several exercises, put them in a row, follow through with them, rest for about a minute or two. Depends. You can change all of those variables. Do it again and see how you feel. And you tell me by the end of those 5 exercises, for example, that I just mentioned right now, how does your heart feel? If it's not revving to 160 and 180 beats per minute, you're probably not working hard enough. Exactly. So is it cardiovascular exercise? Yes, it is.
Excellent. So those are the points, are very important points. Now the last one that we wanted to make is about the sexy part, and this is very important to understand. In order for you to have an orgasm, you probably need about approximately 500 calories.
Depends how mind-blowing that orgasm might be.
So when you cut calories, and you don't have enough calories to run everything else, there's no way your body would want to have such a waste of calories as an orgasm. So ultimately, one of the very important things to provide yourself enough of food so you'll have enough of energy to participate in that beautiful activity and eventually have a good orgasm.
So are you talking about sex as cardiovascular exercise or strength training?
That's actually considered an excellent exercise program.
Because I think it's all. You have to have certain flexibility, you have to have certain stability, you have to have a lot of strength, you have to have a lot of strength endurance, and once in a while you have to have power.
So let's add sex.
You guys
We're adding a sex to efficient strategy to lose weight.
Absolutely. And not to mention, to add on to our previous episode, that the minute you start carrying calories down, the body's going to scavenge everything it can. So as far as, making sex hormones to keep you revved up, it's not going to happen. It's going to divert all those resources into making more stress hormones. So your appetite for sex will be diminished greatly.
Well, we're going to keep it up.
Don't screw up one of the most beautiful things in the world. Eat good food. Rest plenty, your body will start looking better. The better you look, the more confident you are, the more you will want to do, the more sex that you might potentially have.
Alright.
That's good.
Did you want to say anything else?
No, I already said plenty.
Alright guys, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Share this with your friends. Email them our episodes. Thank you very much.
I'm sure they'd love to hear about it.
I am sure you guys doing it too. Yeah. Your future guys looks better already. Thank you very much. And we'll see you soon.